All right, everybody, welcome back to ALR as we are here for season 14, round 6 in tier 3. We're at Singapore tonight. It's been quite a few races since I've done commentary, so I've missed quite a bit. Hello, Saeed. I am doing all right. How are you doing? We'll take a look at the point standings so I could catch up to what's been going on around here. So we have Benny leading the points after in 5 races, he has 3 wins, a second, and a fifth. He has 105 points, and he has a 42-point lead over Naked Champ, who's in second, who has a win and 2 seconds himself. We got Cassell in third with 52 points. We have Vex in fourth with 47. O'Leary has 42. Then Helenan has 28. Admiral 27. Tichy 25. Oswaldo 23. And running out the top 10 is Major with 20. It's nice to see Ammo put together 2 really good races the last 2 weeks after having the worst luck any human could have the first 3 races. Jeez, I missed commentary for 3 races. I come back to the longest race of the season. I think Bloodwave just sent me a DM. Oh yeah, and this is our first trip to Singapore since they changed the layout where they took away that one chicane there in Sector 3. All right, 15 drivers, not too bad. This is my first commentary with my new 27-inch monitor, so I can actually see the chat now instead of being hunched over looking at my laptop. I actually have it sitting right here next to me, and I can actually see the damn thing. Oh, let me pause. Hey, Benny, what's up, man? How you been? I see you've been on a tear looking at the standings here. Yeah, Christmas is quite the rough time of year for my job, especially being a manager. A lot of people wanting to buy the food, and it's hard to keep the shelf stocked with everybody going crazy. Oh, that's loud. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing all right. A little sleepy, but we'll get through it. Yeah, both Red Bulls left at the same time there. I'll get rid of that. Looks like Chump will be the first one out there. Hey, no problem, man. I know it's been a while, but I'm here. No rain at a Singapore race? Holy shit. That never happens. It's always some. At least a little bit in qualifying or like a dry to wet or a wet to dry race. It's been a while since I commented in an all dry race in Singapore. I believe after tonight, I shall only miss one more commentary the rest of the season, according to my schedule. It's in 2 weeks when we have inventory. I have to go to work. I gotta do a 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. shift, so I'll have to sleep before that one. Oh yeah, that looks funny on the map without that chicane there at the end. Alright. Here it comes Mighty around the final set of corners to start the first qualifying lap for round 6. I always hated how you had to be so far off the track there coming into turn 1 to make the angle. Very nice so far as he opens up the DRS down the... Oh, I'd say the long straight, but it's like a curved straight. Very, very nice so far. Ooh, that's as close as you want to be to that wall. There we go. Whoever that McLaren is catching the Williams, so I assume that's Cassell. Probably will have a faster lap time. And it comes through the chicane around the final set of corners. Chump will be fastest, and then the McLaren will be the fastest after him. Oh, McLaren wasn't fastest. 32.9. McLaren must have been invalid. 31.1 from Luke. Invalid. Admiral coming around on the mediums. 31.9. That's third fastest. O'Leary 31.8 on the softs. Alright, we'll go on board with Squid here. Stoker goes 30.5. Squid 32.8. Oswaldo coming through the final chicane. And Oswaldo will do 34.6. Here comes Tichy starting sector 3. And Benny 29.7. Tichy around the final set of corners for a 31.0. That'll put him third. Cassell's invalid. Helenon starting sector 3 himself. Caution on Sector 2, as it looks like an Aston Martin may be out of fuel since the yellow's following him around. As Hellnan. Oh, and Arctic Squirrel is out of qualifying. So we got one driver in 29s, two drivers in the 30s, and everyone else 31s and 32s, pretty much. So, who we got? It will be a Haas, perhaps? Oswaldo with a 33.0. He improves by 1.6 seconds. Naked Chaps invalid, but it's his out lap, so that don't matter. As he's coming around to start the lap now. With the black front wing and the rest of the car black behind it, it doesn't even look like there's a wing on the car when it's coming down at you. I mean, to be fair, at Singapore, there might not be a wing on many cars throughout this race. Into the hairpin. This lap may be close to pole, I think. 30. Missed it by about 3 tenths. There's Cassell. $29.8, they'll put him second. Less than a half-tenth behind. Let's take a peek at what O'Leary is doing. It says he's 8 tenths up on his time, which would put him in around 6th place currently. Around the final corner, 31.1, as he lost a little bit time in the final sector to put him 8th. Here comes Admo around the final corners. He improves by a full second. 30.9. That'll put him fifth fastest. Just barely beating out Helena. Major just finished a lap that was 7/10 faster than his previous lap. It says Squid is up by 6/10. Looks like went a little wide there. They're on the final corner for Squid. 32.1 as he improves by 7/10. That'll put him 11th. Half a tenth ahead of Major. Major is down on his time by a second and a half, it says. 2.5 seconds now, so he's coming into the pits shortly. Tichy just started. No, he just finished the lap. Where's this thing? Alright, get rid of that again. Looks like everybody's coming in to the pits, it looks like. We'll wait for the next wave of people to come out, as there's 5 minutes remaining in qualifying. Alright, looks like we have a Red Bull out there. Is that a Red? No, that's a Williams. Alright, this will probably be his final lap of qualifying. Here comes Chump through the final sector. And he improves by a tenth. 32-1. That'll keep him at 13th. Cassell 29-7 will put him on pole. Here comes Joker around the final corner. 30.3. That'll put him 4th. Cassell went from a half a tenth behind to half a tenth ahead. Alright, Luke just started his lap. I remember the day I got my podium here in ALR. Hallinan had got wing damage with a lap and a half to go, and he actually got out of my way to give me the 3rd place. Well, awfully close to the wall there for Luke. So qualifying is officially over. You just got that countdown to finish the lap now for everybody. Oh, and around he goes. And there's still no traction there, even with the chicane not there anymore. Here comes Profit around the final corner. He improves to 30.8. That'll put him 7th. Here comes Oswaldo. He improves to 30.9. That'll put him 9th. That tire's still sitting there. Here comes Squid. 31.4. That'll put him 12th. O'Leary into the pits. Chump, I believe, is still coming back to the pits from his last lap. Pit. Benny's still out here. Benny goes fastest in the 3rd sector, but it's not enough to get the pole. I like how the corner says it's 29.797, and on the timer it says 29.796. Alright, so we have Cassell on pole, 29.759. Just about 400ths over Benny in 2nd. Naked Champ in 3rd. Admiral qualifying in 4th. Joker in 5th. Hallinan in 6th, as the Aston teammates almost identical times. Tichy in 7th. Profit in 8th. Oswaldo in 9th. Luke will round out the top 10. And then outside our top 10, we have all the Englishmen. O'Leary, Squid, Major, Chump, and Squirrel. It's not a bad idea to start at the back at Singapore anyway. It's always hectic at the start with a tight track, so... You just gotta make sure you don't get collected when everybody else crashes. Hello, Reaper. How you doing, sir? Can't even spell my name right. Jesus. That's what they all say. Usually, it auto-corrects my name from Matt to May for most people. Hell, even does it to me. May. I'm doing alright. Been working a lot. This is the first time I've commentated in, I don't know, since round 2, round 3, something like that. Alright. Here we go into turn 1. Looks pretty clean. Oop. Clipping the curb there doesn't help when you're trying to get traction. Oh, nice. Oswaldo is back. It's always good to get a promotion. Hopefully you're not working as much with that promotion. Oh, as the Red Bulls down the inside there, I think that's the Haas. Yes, that was O'Leary getting by Oswaldo before Oswaldo returns to his car. Hellenan's already jumped Admo. Yeah, training. Yeah, I got inventory coming up in 2 weeks. They have me scheduled for 60 hours that week. They didn't even ask me if I could work 60 hours, so they just put me on the schedule for 60 hours. And Joker's looking... He was peeking, but he didn't see anything he liked, I guess. And here comes Cassell around the final corner to lead the first lap. And he's got Naked Champ all over his rear wing. Well, they got my immediate boss scheduled 60 hours too, because I came into work the other night and they're like, or he's like, did they talk to you? And I say no, and he's like, yeah, they got me and you working 60 hours that week. I'm like, of course. Because nobody else wants to do the inventory prep that's supposed to help us, so. But anyway, we can save that conversation for DMs. Got a couple clusters of cars here still. His Joker's still over the back of Wicked. Oh, and we have Squid out. And that will be a safety car. What part of the track is that? That's the hairpin? Knowing how little traction there is in a hairpin, I'm gonna say that he powered down too hard and crashed. Alright, let's see if we could go a race without anybody getting a drive-through today. Yeah, it is typical for this track. It's a very slick track in general. So, I mean, I've always used medium traction. And I always had trouble here, even with the medium traction. Sometimes I feel like this track has more grip in the wet. At least with nobody pitting. Two things. With nobody pitting means nobody got damage, which means he crashed on his own, most likely. And the safety car won't be out for 5 laps like it usually is. They should be going next time. Ow. Alright, so next time by they will most likely be going green. Hey, you know what? I haven't put this shit on. I just realized that. And no one even said anything. So, Naked is the only one to start on the softs. Cassell, Benny, Wicked, Oswaldo, and Mighty all started on the hards. And everybody else on the mediums. Actually, if Champ, I don't know if he knew he's the only one on the softs, I would have pit for mediums there and then just pit for mediums again at halfway. Because everybody's going to have to pit one time anyway. Safety car indeed is in this lap. Actually, just putting that thing on to say how many laps the tires are, it just takes up so much of the screen now with the new overlay. It's so much bigger. They need to put it up more into the top left corner of the screen. I don't know if I can actually change that myself in settings. But it should be further up in that corner. But here we go. And they're off. Oops. Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, move it yourself. Because, like, everything else is fine. Maybe this thing in the middle here that says, like, all the percentages and stuff, that could move down a little between the F123 logo and the bar that says hide UI. Cause I feel like that could fit in between her. Although it makes sense too, because if somebody's streaming it, like, and they're streaming it off the laptop, they would have an overlay across the top and the bottom, most likely. So that kind of counters that too. What's the, where's the calendar here? So, this is the third race of the season I've commentated, and 2 of the 3 races have been night races. Uh-oh. We have a VSC. And we're back to racing, and here comes... Oh, Benny all over the back of Naked Champ. Surely Champ's got to be pitting soon, because I know those softs don't last that long on this track. Squid has left the session. Oh yeah, he's the one at DNF. Prophet will get the first time penalty of the race. Luke into the pits, as I assume he's the reason for the VSC. Benny can get so close, but then he doesn't have enough time to do anything with it. Is this when Champ pits? No. He's gonna take a peek, but he'll pull back in line. Just waiting for the DRS straight, probably be wiser. Although he'll have DRS to himself. Oh, a little loss of traction there for Benny. Here comes Joker with DRS. Gonna make a move to the inside. Oof. Prophet holds tougher on the outside there. Allows Tichy to close in on Joker now. We'll go back to this battle with Benny. As Cassell is slowly sneaking away. Little by little, he's outside of DRS range now. Benny all over. To the outside he goes. Oh, contact. Oh. And Benny will get the job done as Naked will drop to third. I don't think he got any damage from that. That kind of looked like only the wheels touched. And he stays out for another lap. I would love to see what his tire percentage is on. And Mighty is in trouble, it looks like. But it looks like he has his full wing. He may have gone down the access road to not hit the wall. which I know I've had to do quite a few times in all the years I've raced here. You get in the brakes a little too late, and you just keep it straight and go down the access road and just back it up and keep going. As Hellman's now all over the back of Naked. This Titchy will get by profit. Whoa. Who will get the better exit here? Looks like it's going to be Helena. Because surely he'll have more grip in those mediums than Naked has in those softs. And into third goes Helena. Oh, and the Ferrari's in trouble. Or not Ferrari, sorry. Oh, it is a Ferrari. Does he have a wing? No, he does not. And Admo gets by Naked Champ. Oh, sorry, Naked Champ's in the pits. My bad. So we're now lap 10 of 31. Surely Naked Champ will throw on the hards as he does, and he'll be good to go to the end of the race. May take a lap or two to get those hards feeling correct on the track, as they'll be cold and the track will be slick. As Major will get by as Walt. Oh. May have been a little contact there. I caught the very end of it, so not too sure. But Oswaldo will get by Major. And we'll switch back to Titchy, trying to track down Joker. I wonder what lap the medium drivers will pit about. What are we thinking? Lap 13? 12, 13, 14, around there? And the guys on the hards probably, I don't know. Guys on the hards probably could pit like lap 22 or something. And go to softs to the end. As Cassell's out to a 2.2 second lead now. And here comes DRS for Titchy. He's gaining. Joker goes defensive. Comes back to get the angle of the corner. Good defense there by Joker. Back to this case. Ooh, a little helicopter action here. And Naked Champ's got about 13 seconds to the car in front of him, which is good for him to try to get those tires warmed up without being in traffic. As we start lap 12, Prophet is still the only driver with a penalty. It is kind of crazy though. Only a one-time penalty. But he's winning the whole field. considering there's a lot of corners here that are easily cuttable. Here comes Tichy around the outside into fifth. And here comes Joker back on the inside. He says, that is my position. Oh, then Tichy gets it back. I wonder if he had to give it back for an illegal overtake if he went too far to the inside there. But good sportsmanship nonetheless, if he felt he was in the wrong, even if the game didn't say he was in the wrong. As Benny's increased it to 3 points. 3 flat. I was going to say 3.1. There it is, 3.1 now. Three and a half seconds now for Cassell. In 3 laps, Naked's gained 8 seconds on ALR. Oh, welcome back, Reaper. Yep, Cassell's still out in front. We had 1 VSC while you were gone. I think it was Luke got wing damage. This battle looks like it's about over now as he's outside DRS range. So, I mean, this isn't really a battle. This looks more like the teammate following a teammate here, but I don't know if O'Leary wants to get by Major, but it might be a good choice since there is Naked Champ in behind. He has gained 10 seconds on them in 4 laps. So he might want to go. Oh wow, Cassell just, in the last lap, he went from 3.5 to 5 seconds on his lead. I don't know, since Oswaldo passed Major, he's lost 5 seconds. I don't know if he has damage or not, because they did come together and it looked like Major hit the wall when Oswaldo passed. But there's no visual damage. Oh god. Here comes Naked Champ. Around the outside of the first Red Bull. And he's pushing the other Red Bull through the corner, and he'll pit. So that's probably as easy of a way through traffic of teammates as you could get. Get past one and then the other one pits. Is there a way to check fastest lap for everybody? I mean, Major and O'Leary were pretty even, so. Major's behind Squirrel. Surely that will be a relatively easy position. Yep. Oh, he's not going to take it just yet. All right, starting to get some pitters. Admo in. Oh, Admo's getting a new wing. Wonder when that happened. Oh man, Major's got no battery left. Helen and Joker pit on the same lap in her teammates. Wait, what the hell just happened there? I'm watching the battle and I didn't even see what just happened. I was looking to see who pit. What the hell was that? Alright, well, everybody's got to make their pit stop they need to get to the end. Hards will go to the mediums, mediums will go to the hards. Actually, everybody's going to be at mediums here, it looks like. All right. So Champ does elect to go to the mediums here. Yeah, everybody should be good to go to the end here. That's funny. The timing of that crash gets it where the Aston Martins don't get penalized for the double stack. So in the Tier 3 chat, Major says Arctic hit the wall and he just got collected because he was right behind him. That is a shitty consequence of tracks like this. Obviously, you want to be close to people so you can pass them and race them, but if someone makes the slightest mistake, everyone just plows into them because there's nowhere to go. The track's so tight. Baku's another one where, like, someone makes a mistake, it might not even hurt them, it'll hurt, like, 3 cars behind them. Like, I remember being in a race one time, we were at Baku, and it was a league that didn't turn ghosting off. And on lap 1, or I mean, a league that turned ghosting off. So in lap 1, the leader hits the castle, and then the next, like, 9 guys plow into him. 8 people DNF. Alright, so it looks like there'll be one more lap before we go back to racing. So 20 be the start of lap 21, which would give us 12 laps of racing. It looks like, sorry, 11 laps of racing. Although it's got everybody bunched up together again, we might start seeing a parade of safety cars here. People getting anxious for the end of the race here. Oh wow, they have a chance to go green this time by, because the whole field's there. They are coming in this lap. All right, so we'll get 12 laps of racing instead of 11. Surely, as the leader, that's not what you want to see, but everybody else is happy. All right, he's in, and they're off. 12 laps to go. I feel like when they remodeled this track and they took away that chicane there, they should have took away that crappy chicane going into turns 1, 2, and 3 there. That's so stupid. They should turn that into like an Abu Dhabi kind of like curve. Oh, Naked gets by Oswaldo. And Naked's gone around. Not Not gonna speculate what happened there, but you know, there's a common denominator. Just saying. Yeah. Actually, in qualifying, somebody spun coming around the final two corners there. Profit's right behind Tichy. Cassell with the fastest lap of the race. I mean, I'd hope so. He's led the whole thing and he just got fresh tires, so that would make sense. And down the inside for the AlphaTauri, and there's contact. Doesn't look like any damage. So no harm, no foul. Tichy's holding strong. Oh, get rid of that. There we go. A little helicopter action again. Nice. Here comes Wicked Profit. He's definitely faster in the corners. That is a great angle of that hairpin. Yeah, I've always said that about Singapore. It's like, it's so tight and everything, but there's always great camera angles here. Oh, Naked Champ is out. And like I said, safety cars gonna start making a prey to safety cars. Surely everybody stays out. Unless people at the back like Mighty and O'Leary want to slap on some softs to go to the end. I mean, they're at the back, what's there to lose? But surely everybody else should stay out. Yeah, definitely softs to the end. But I don't think anybody in like the top... Yeah, nobody at the front's gonna do that because that track position. But yeah, for sure Mighty should go to the softs. Obviously he's not gonna lose any positions if he pits. And if I were O'Leary, I would pit for softs, assuming the guy behind me will. I mean, I would pit anyway, because I always pit under a safety car. Just so I restart last. There was one time I pit under the safety car and a guy behind me pit, so I purposely did a bad time in, so my pit stop would be 1 second longer, so he would pass me before he came out of the pits. Any takers for the pits? Anybody? Anybody? Yep, I'm right. With O'Leary coming in, and Mighty should be as well. And yep. Yeah, but if Benny did the opposite of Cassell, he'd be restarting ninth.
And you don't want to be coming through the field when some of the people are known to be landmines when defending. Yeah, he's got the pace, but where are you going to pass on this track? You got to wait 2 laps for DRS to come back. There's only, as of now, when they pass the line, it'll be 8 laps left. And you know damn well there's going to be another safety car. So it looks like we'll go 1 more lap. So restarting lap 25, which will give us 7 racing laps. Surely we'll get a safety car before we get to the end of the lap. I must say though, this race has gone by pretty fast for being a Singapore race. I know it's not raining and the lap times are shorter now, but this wasn't as bad as I thought it was. I was awake earlier before I took my nap, so I sent a message in like, yeah, I'm good for comms tonight, since I missed the last 3 races. And I wake up, get ready to stream, like plug all my stuff in, and I looking at Singapore, I'm like, really? I missed 3 races, I come back to Singapore? But then they said there was no rain for the race, so made it a little more happy. Oh, Oswaldo pit for the softs as well. I didn't even see him sneak into the pitch there. Yeah, rain could bring fun, but it's also a 2-minute lap around here. And I would like to take another nap before I go to work. I remember one time we had a full wet race here, and I had to go to work early. And I think the race ended I want to say ended at 5:15, and I had to be at work at 7. All right. Safety car is in. I feel like the safety car went in later than it usually does there, because, yeah, Cassell's been going around there, and he was already in the pits recently. So there it is, 7 laps to go. I kind of want to, obviously I need to be up front for the battles, but I kind of want to see what the guys on the softs are doing. Will they have patience, or will they running people over? Is the question. I mean, we know Larry won't run anybody over. Oh. And there goes Oswaldo already up into 10th. If Cassell could break DRS before DRS comes up, surely he'll take it. But here comes Benny. Taking a peek, letting him know he's there and that he's not going to run away. He's not home free yet. 6 to go. As Profit gets by Tichy. Oh, Tichy's way off track there. That naked champ red arrow and the major green arrow's fucking with me. Let's make it look like somebody passed somebody, even though they're both not in the race. Whoa! Big save from Luke there. It's funny seeing O'Leary and Red Bull there, like zooming into the corners because he got so much more grip on the softs. Man, you could say Cassell and Benny are the class of the field. They've already gapped Hallinan by 4 seconds. Five laps to go. And Cassell actually has more battery than Benny. Actually, for Benny, I'm sure he's content sitting right there. If Cassell makes a mistake, take the win. If not, stay in second. I mean, Benny has a 42-point lead right now. Why pass up more points? It's like don't risk it for the thing. Who was in second in the points? Was it Naked Champ? Yeah, he had a 42-point lead over Naked Champ. So as of right now, he'd be 60 ahead of Naked Champ. Although Cassell would pass Naked Champ with the win here. So he'd be... If they finish where they are now, his points lead would go from 42 over Naked to 45 over Cassell. Man, they're so far at 6.4. If Tichy could get just a tad bit closer. I mean, he just passed Wicked Prophet. But if he could get a tad bit closer, he could get in that penalty range and get fourth. So when they cross the line here, there'll be 3 laps to go. Although he's as close as he's been on race, he might try to make the move at the end of the DRS straight. Because this pretty much is the only time Casel's had pressure all race. Even starting on the hards with Naked Champ on softs, Naked Champ had nothing for him. I wonder if they'll get to 10 seconds ahead of third before the end of the race. So we are now in the window where the safety car will not come out the rest of the race. So if there's carnage, there's carnage. And the softs didn't help at all, it looks like. Oswaldo got from 11th up to 9th, but no one was able to catch Luke. Two laps to go. So Cassell looks like he does a little better in the corners. As you can see, it go from 3/10 to 4/10 to 5/10. But when they get on the straight, Benny does catch him a little bit. Obviously, he's got the DRS, but... Could this be it? Benny down the inside. Cassell holds strong on the outside. I think that move there from Benny was giving Cassell something to think about for the last lap. He's telling him he needs to put the best perfect lap of his life in one lap to make sure. Got another DRS street here. Yeah, that was definitely a warning shot. It's kind of like Days of Thunder. Like, remember me? I'm still here. Alright. As we head through this chicane here, and then the following corners, we are on the last lap. What will Benny have for Cassell here? That's not a great camera angle to start the last lap fight. Alright, I get through 1, 2, and 3 without a penalty for any one of them. Tichy somehow gets disqualified. Surely that will be reported. Oh, Wicked with another penalty. Yeah, Wicked's gonna finish 10th now. Yeah, Cassell, has put himself to the test here. He's stayed ahead of Benny the whole way. He's gonna have one last DRS section here. But it does look like he's content for the points. And there's nothing wrong with that. As the points leader, when you're ahead by that much, you just want to finish the races and get as many points as you can. And when your competitor's DNF, it makes it that much easier. Cassell through the final chicane. And around the following set of corners, Cassell will win at Singapore. Oh! And Benny will finish second. And yes, 12 seconds ahead. Helanan will get the podium though, as he will pass Joker. But still, third and fourth for the Aston boys. Admiral with a solid 5th place finish, as he's now gone 4th, 3rd, and 5th the last 3 races after DNFing the first 3.
Interesting stat for the season here. I've commentated 3 races. The first race, Cassell didn't show up to, and then the last 2 I commentated, Cassell won both of them. And there he is. Is that the Cameroon flag, if I'm not mistaken? And he got fastest lap too. Nice. So there it is. Cassell is your winner for the 2nd time this season. Benny will get 2nd, which will be his second place finish this season to go along with his 3 wins. Helanan in 3rd. That will be his 3rd podium, or sorry, 2nd podium of the season. And then we got Joker, Admiral Luke. Oswaldo gets all the way up to 7th after restarting 11th. O'Leary 8th. Mighty in 9th. Wicked will finish in 10th. Shirley Tichy will get somewhere back into the points. I think. I forgot how they do that. But wait, where's the race director? Oh no, never mind. He went medium to medium. So he never went to anything else. So that disqualification will stick actually. So yeah. I thought he started on the hards. But yeah, he did not use 2 compounds, so yeah, that's a legit disqualification. All right, so that will be it for. Oh, I just looked ahead to the schedule for the week I got inventory. It's Imola. I'm glad I'm missing that race for comms. That will be it for Tier 3 for this evening. Next week, we'll be back again, same time, and we'll be at Japan. That's always an exciting league race. So, everyone take care and stay safe, and we'll see you in Japan.